Welcome to the Morality Matters YouTube channel. Today we delve into the ancient wisdom that guides us towards inner strength and self-control. We will explore how embracing pain, both ours and others, can lead us to a higher state of being. Remember, if you feel pain, you're alive. If you feel other people's pain, you're a human being. Let that profound truth guide us as we embark on this exploration. From the Stoics of ancient Greece to the samurai warriors of Japan, the importance of self-control has echoed throughout history. These traditions, forged in hardship and demanding unwavering discipline, understood that our emotions, while powerful, could easily lead us astray. Think of a charioteer struggling to control two mighty steeds. One, representing our impulsive desires, pulls us towards immediate gratification, no matter the cost. The other, embodying our higher nature, yearns for order, for purpose, for the long-term good. Self-control is the reins that allow us to master these internal forces. It is through self-control that we silence the chaotic impulses and steer ourselves towards what truly matters. It is the path of the warrior, the path of the individual who chooses not to be ruled by their fleeting emotions, but instead to rule themselves. This mastery, however, is not about becoming unfeeling or cold. No, true self-control comes from confronting the darkness within, acknowledging its presence and refusing to let it dictate our actions. The ancient Stoics, masters of self-control, understood this deeply. They knew that suffering was an inevitable part of life, that loss and hardship would inevitably come knocking at our door. But they also believed that we could choose our response to these trials. We could give in to despair, letting our emotions consume us, or we could rise above, choosing to act with courage and virtue, even in the face of adversity. This is the essence of true strength, the strength that comes from within, the strength that cannot be taken away by external forces. It is the strength to endure, to persevere, to remain true to one's principles even when the world seems determined to break us. Think of the ancient warrior facing their opponent on the battlefield. Fear, doubt, anger, these emotions surge within them, threatening to overwhelm their senses. But the true warrior, trained in the art of self-control, does not succumb. They acknowledge these emotions, accept their presence, but refuse to let them dictate their actions. Instead, they draw upon their training, their discipline, their unwavering spirit, and face their opponent with clarity and resolve. In our modern lives, self-control is our greatest weapon against the battles we face, against temptation, procrastination, and negative thoughts. The call to master our emotions is not a new one. It echoes through the ages, whispered by philosophers and sages, reminding us of the power and peril of our own hearts. Carl Jung, the great explorer of the human psyche, recognized the danger of the unintegrated shadow self, the repository of our repressed emotions and desires. He understood that if we failed to confront and integrate these aspects of ourselves, they would inevitably manifest in destructive ways, poisoning our relationships and hindering our personal growth. Jung wrote, "One does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious." This is a profound truth, one that speaks to the very heart of self-mastery. We cannot simply wish away our negative emotions, pretend they don't exist. To do so is to leave ourselves vulnerable to their insidious influence. No, true strength lies in confronting these shadows head-on, in acknowledging their existence, and in choosing to act in accordance with our higher values, even when our emotions tempt us to stray from the path. Consider the words of the Buddha, who taught that the mind is everything, what you think you become. This is not merely a feel-good platitude, but a profound statement about the power of our thoughts to shape our reality. Every action, every decision, every interaction we have with the world is preceded by a thought. And just as a single seed can grow into a mighty tree, so too can a single negative thought take root in our minds and poison our entire being. This is why mastering our emotions is so crucial. It is not about becoming emotionless robots, but about cultivating a mind that is disciplined, a mind that is not swayed by every passing whim or impulse. It is about learning to observe our emotions without judgment, to understand their root causes, and to choose our responses with wisdom and compassion. The ancient Greek philosopher Epictetus famously said, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This is the essence of self-mastery, the understanding that while we may not be able to control everything that happens to us, we can always control our reactions. We can choose to respond with anger, with fear, with resentment, or we can choose to respond with courage, with grace, with wisdom. Chapter 3. The Essence of Empathy. To truly embrace pain, we must go beyond our own suffering and open ourselves to the pain of others. This is the essence of empathy, the ability to step outside the confines of our own experience and connect with the hearts and minds of those around us. Imagine for a moment a world devoid of empathy, a world where individuals are isolated islands, their pain echoing unheard in the vast sea of indifference. Empathy is the bridge that connects us, that allows us to see ourselves reflected in the eyes of another. It is the foundation of compassion, the driving force behind acts of kindness, both big and small. When we allow ourselves to truly feel the pain of another, we tap into a deep well of human connection, recognizing our shared humanity in the face of suffering. This ability to understand and share the feelings of others is not a weakness, but a testament to our capacity for love, for connection, for true human interaction. Chapter 4. The Journey to Inner Strength. Let me tell you a story about a young man named David, who lived in a small village nestled at the foot of a mountain range. David was known for his quick temper and his tendency to react impulsively. After a heated argument, David decided to seek the counsel of an old hermit who lived high up in the mountains. This hermit, known for his wisdom, had a reputation for guiding those who were lost. David's journey up the mountain was long and arduous. The path was treacherous, and the air grew thinner with every step. But David was determined to reach the hermit's dwelling, hoping to find a way to control his anger. Upon reaching the hermit's abode, David poured out his heart, confessing his struggles with anger. The hermit listened patiently, his gaze steady and unwavering. When David was finished, the hermit spoke, his voice calm and measured. "Your anger is like a wildfire, David," he said. "It burns brightly, consuming everything in its path, leaving only destruction. But just as a fire needs fuel to burn, so too does your anger. It feeds on your thoughts, your beliefs, your interpretations of the world." The hermit instructed David to meditate on his anger, observing it without judgment. He told David to pay attention to the thoughts and beliefs that fueled his anger. At first, David struggled with the hermit's instructions. His mind raced with thoughts, his anger simmering just below the surface. But as the days turned into nights, David began to experience a profound shift within himself. He started to see that his anger was often rooted in fear. He realized that his anger was not serving him, but rather, it was holding him back. When it was time for David to return to his village, he felt like a changed man. He had learned the importance of self-awareness and understanding the root causes of his emotions. David's journey is a powerful metaphor for our own journeys to inner strength. True strength lies in understanding our emotions, mastering them, and channeling their power for good. Chapter 5. Embrace the path. The path to inner strength is not always easy. It is a journey fraught with challenges, with setbacks, with moments of doubt and despair. But it is a journey worth taking, for it leads us to a place of true freedom, a place where we are no longer slaves to our emotions, but masters of our own destiny. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. Throughout history, countless individuals have walked this path before you, their wisdom and experience serving as guideposts along the way. Draw strength from their stories, from their triumphs over adversity. Embrace the challenges you face, for they are the forge in which your character is tempered. Embrace your pain, for it is a reminder of your humanity, of your capacity to feel and to grow. And above all, remember that you are capable of far more than you can possibly imagine. Outro, embrace the journey. Thank you for watching. If you found this video inspiring, please subscribe to the Morality Matters YouTube channel for more quotes and inspirations. The journey to inner strength begins with understanding and mastering our own emotions. Let us embark on this journey together, with courage and compassion as our guides.